Hey everybody, and welcome back. This is video 5, I believe, of the unbelievable simple passive income strategy that I have for you guys, and you're learning how the stock market game pretty much. And I just want to welcome you and thank you for continuing to watch the video. So in this video, we're going to talk about learning the technical indicators on charts, so you can figure out when to buy and when you should be selling out of a position of a stock that you bought into. So let's just dive right into it. Right, the technical indicators, there's 3 of them that you're going to be using. One is called the MACD, right, and the numbers that you see below here on the screen, right, these are the numbers that you need to set in the MACD because they have different numbers, and I'll show you how to do that in a second. Right, and it needs to be 8 for the fast period, 17 for the slow period, and 9 for the signal smoothing. Right, then the next technical trading tool is the 10-day moving average, or sometimes you'll hear it called the SMA, which means simple moving average. Right, and so obviously that number needs to be 10. And then the third technical trading tool is the slow stochastic. Right, and with that, there's some numbers you need to set as well, and the K needs to be 14 and the D needs to be 5. Or sometimes they'll have what's called a full stochastic, and they'll have 3 numbers that you need to fill in, and that'll be 14 for the K, 5 for the D, and then 5 for the other number. So, and then sometimes you'll see this as a fast stochastic. And there'll be a slow stochastic. You always want to select the slow if you have the option. So with that, let's go into the next slide. Right now, how do you know when to actually buy and sell your stock from looking at the trading indicators? Right, and I want to reiterate, you need all 3 of the indicators to say buy, or you need all 3 of the indicators to say sell. So what I mean by that is you could have the MACD saying sell and the 10-day moving average is still saying buy, right? And then the slow stochastic is saying buy as well, right? If you do not have all 3 of them saying buy, that means you do not buy the stock, and vice versa. You could be in a position of a stock and all 2 of them could be saying continue to buy and the other one could be saying sell. If they're all not saying sell, you don't sell, you stay in the position. So with the MACD here, right, you want to, I'm going to tell you what is a buy signal, and if it's not this, then it means it's a sell signal. So when the MACD line is above or is of a higher number than which is called the EMA line, it's a buy signal. And I'll show you that this will make more sense once I show it to you on the chart. Right, for the 10-day moving average or the simple moving average, when the stock price is above or higher than the SMA line, that's a buy signal. Right, and for the stochastic, the slow stochastic, when the K line is above, which is a higher number, than the D line, that's a buy signal. Right, now that I said this, you can come back and look at this in the video, but now let's actually look at a chart, right, and where you can locate these tools. Right, you can locate them at Yahoo Finance, which is www.finance.yahoo.com. I will actually I'll put that somewhere on this page or in the video description, so you can actually just go there. This is a free tool, right? But also in the last video we opened up a brokerage account, and your brokerage account, when you click on charts, you should be able to access these tools as well. These are very basic technical tools, right? But you just got to set them up right. Now if you want to go into more detail about what all these tools means, I'm not here to give you some great investor lesson in how these tools were derived. I'm just saying, instead of study the roots, pick the fruits, because this stuff works and it can help you buy and sell a stock and make sure you're giving yourself some type of insurance. So let's just dive right into actually looking at the charts. So this right here, I'm going to use yahoofinance.com and show you where you can access it. So if you go to finance.yahoo.com, right, and the stock we're going to look at is Wells Fargo, since I showed you that in a previous video where Lou Simpson was purchasing it. So I just happen to know what the ticker symbol is. So it's WFC, right? You go ahead. This is where you enter the ticker symbol of whatever stock you're trying to buy or find the chart for, right? Then it's going to take you to this page, right? The next thing you want to do, if you come over here, you'll see where it says charts. You want to click on to interactive. And then once you click on interactive, it's going to take you over to the charts. And you'll come to a page that looks like this, right? Now, I've already set up my indicators here, so just to save some time for the video, but you'll have to do this yourself. Now, also, you'll see this here. It could be 1 day, 5 day, 1 month, or 3 months, right? I normally do I usually do 3 months, right? You can do 6 months, you can do 1 year, but I normally do 3 months, and Phil Town normally does 3 months. So you should do 3 months, right? So make sure that's selected. Now, how do you know where to select the indicators, right? If you come over here to select indicators, you'll see that you can select simple moving average, right? The MACD, right? And then the stochastic, right? And you can see here it's actually a full stochastic, so you have to put in the numbers that you've seen on the previous part of the video. Now, how do you edit the numbers? If you come over here, you'll see the little pencil here. Just click that, and you can edit it. I already have 10 in there because I want a 10-day moving average, right? And then you just go back here, you edit the other one, the MACD. I already have the numbers in here that I want to be in here, right? So you'll plug in your numbers as well, and then come down here to the stochastic, and you plug in those numbers as well. So now, how do you actually read the numbers? So the MACD, or excuse me, the simple moving average is on this chart. You can see right here the simple moving average, right? This line right here, this is the stock price. So this is Wells Fargo and how it's being charted. What you want is the stock price for a buy signal to be above this green line, which is the simple moving average. So you can see right here, this turned into a buy signal. So and right now it's still in a buy signal as of today when I'm making this video. So let's go to the other chart. So I have one buy signal. If you scroll down, it'll take you to the next chart, and this is the MACD, right? Now, with the MACD line needs to be above the signal line or the estimated moving average, which you heard me say EMD. So it pretty much needs, the MACD line needs to be above the other line, just to make it very clear for you. And you can see here, right at this point, that MACD line went above into a buy signal, right? And as of today of this video, it's still in a buy signal. So let's go on to the next one, which is the stochastic, right? Now the K line, right, and you can see right here where it says K, that needs to be above the D line, and the green line is the D line. So as of right now, right here, it went into a buy position because the K line is going above the D line, right? As we scroll down over here, we can see, right, that the K line is going below the D line. So as of right now, that is saying a sell signal for the stochastic chart. Now, if you bought in, just to get for an example, right? If you bought in, or if you got this right here, right? You got the buy for the simple moving average, then you got the buy for the MACD, and then you got the buy signal for the stochastic here. So you would be in a buy position if you bought back here, right? Then fast forward till today that I'm making this video, this turns into a sell position. But you would still stay in this stock position because you do not have all three saying sell, right? The next day, why? Because the next day this could actually go back into a buy position. So once again, you'll sell when you have all three signals saying sell, and you'll buy when you have all three signals saying buy, right? And that's pretty much the indicators for how do you indicate and do a stock. Now, the next upcoming videos, we're gonna go over. I'll show you how to place the trade, or what should you do to place the trade in the stock. And very simple, I'll just say it here. You can do it at a market value, right? So when you get it, just because you want to make sure you get in the position, just do it at market value to place the trade, right? And let me just show it to you a little bit in another Wells Fargo. Now this is TD Ameritrade account, and where you would get to it here is you'll type in your ticker symbol here, right, WFC, right, and then you'll click on charts. Now the good thing about a brokerage account is that you can actually you can save your charts. So once you make your settings and everything, you can have them save there, and so you don't have to enter the numbers for the MACD, the simple moving average, or the stochastic again, because you can just save it. And as you can see right here, I have, oops, okay, we're still doing good. Right, you can see right here, I still have my my rule number 1 setting. So that's how that works, and you can do that as well. But as far as reading the charts, it's the same thing, right? For example, let's see, here we go here. Right, this is the price, and then this is the simple moving average line, and you can see the price line is above that, so that would be a buy signal, right? This is the MACD line. You can see the MACD line is above the EMA line, right, or the signal line, so that would be still a buy signal. And then you can see here that the stochastic line is below the D line, which would be a sell signal. So with that being said, hey, click the link below and take you to the next video. If you want to learn more about what actually how the lines were derived and the arithmetic that goes into calculating and charting the line, you feel more than free to do a Google search. It'll have all that information there, or you can just read the book by Phil Town. He'll give you a quick description as well in there, and I'll have the links below for that. So once again, thank you for your time, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Have a great day.